He said, Rakate Yahweh, Rakate Yoshai, Rakate Yahweh, Rakate Yoshai, Rakate Yahweh, Rakate Yoshai. First and foremost, we want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yoshai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule at a great millstone. And a blessed sanitation to the Akiams and the folk on the earth to push the gospel in sincerity in truth. Shalom. Coming on a lesson to edify the church, Yahushai, the 144,001 men, women, and children. Confusion of faith, Israelite and scattered among these heathen nations. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian, you are God's chosen people. Alright, so I want to do a quick lesson. Do I read to our elder Apostle Tahar did a video saying that Esau know that the UFO exists, right? Where the UFO stand for unidentified flying object, but we identify it as the UFO, as the Salakia, as the chariots of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, right? And it all over the scriptures, the chariots of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, with the angels flying, and there's our Lord going to return with his angels and with his chariots, right? To destroy the so-called white man empire that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua gave to him. Right? He said the truth is out there. Pentagon admit and conduct UFO investigation. And that's why you see recently in the news Donald Trump, right, talking about add Space Force as the sixth branch to the US. They're gonna add the Space Force as the sixth branch to the US. When it's called it to the US. Branch of US military, something like that, right? But the Space Force as the sixth branch. Why you think they're doing it? They're preparing for the war in heaven. Satan and his dragon gonna fight against, fight against Yahushua and his holy angel. And who's Satan? Satan is the so-called white man. And who's his dragon? Is military. His angel is his military. You understand? Right? And this what these devils preparing for. Right? It said the Pentagon has finally admit it had researched and investigated UFO, or the UAP as it called them, and may have even dropped hint about ongoing extraterrestrial operation. Right? And they drop hints, and that's why they would tell you that there's alien invasion or alien in space, and these are spacecraft, and these are some of the hints they drop on people. That's why a lot of people are ignorant in the chariots of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, but not the elect of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And these elites, the devil, the Rothschilds, the Rockefeller, the top elites, they're not ignorant to the chariots of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. They know, right? He says someone better call Fox Mulder, because after years of denial and cover up, the Department of Defense spokesperson Christopher Sherwood finally blew the lid on the secret agency tasked with UFO investigation. Right? It said the existence of the secret government initiative called the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, AATIP. Right? It said had already been revealed in 2017, but Pentagon most recent statement marked the first time the government had admitted it was concerned with what could properly be considered UFO phenomena. In an unprecedented candid admission, Sherwood told the New York Post the agency did pursue research and investigation into the unidentified aerial phenomena, UAP. He said Although he stressed clear of the term UFO, unidentified flying object, he said likely due to its pop culture, he said bragging, those in the know understood what he really meant. Alright, so it coming so clear to the people now that they can't hide it again. You understand? Because a lot of people seeing these chariots, right? A lot of people are ignorant of what really seeing. You understand? But it being so clear every day. Even Esau showed in his movie. You understand? He showed in his movies, right? He said while the AATIP, right, which stand for the which the AATIP stand for the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, right? They call it a threat, right? It's the threat to who? The threat to the so-called white man kingdom, because you know you're gonna be destroyed by the chariots. They know they're gonna be destroyed. You understand? But you know they being deceived by the spiritual demon Satan, thinking that they somehow gonna overcome the Lord and His angel. You know. He said God the Acts in 2012 sure would acknowledge, however, the critically, he said that the government does still have a department to handle alleged sighting of alien aircraft. Means stranger, alien, go back to the word alien means stranger. And these angels are flying in them so-called UFO, which is the chariot of the Lord, right? Which is the vehicle of the Israelites, right? He said the Department of Defense is always concerned about maintaining positive identification of all aircraft in our air operating environment, as well as identifying any foreign capability that may be a threat to the homeland, right? And it's going to be a threat, Zechariah 12:5, right? Second is just 16:11. You understand? Right? Right. It's let me see if you read any more of this. Yeah, so let me just get some precept. Alright, there's about today. Right? Um so and that's why Trump set up the signed the executive order. Right? See if I can pull it up. I'll take a snapshot of it. Right? Take a snapshot of it. That's why Trump signed this. He said Trump signed that directive to create a military space force. He said President Donald Trump signed space policy direct/4 in the Oval Office of the White House on February 19, 2009. SPD/4 direct the Pentagon to establish a space force. And why do you think they established a space force? Gotta prepare for what? They're preparing for war. You understand? This is what they're preparing for war. Right? And there's a talking about the war in heaven. So you see they keep using the word threat. You know, threat to the area. Right? Right? As they say here, they say it is. They said the Department of Defense is always concerned about maintaining positive identification of all aircraft in our operating environment, right, as well as identifying any foreign capability that may be a threat to the homeland, right? So they know that they know that the charity Lord exists. They know that they've been hiding it for years. You know, but it means, you know, a lot of videos out there, a lot of people seeing it. You know, they can't hide it again, right? And that's why they add they make the space force the sixth branch of the U.S. military, right? Where they have uh, they have the Navy, the Air Force, the Army, the Coast Guard, and the Marine Corps, right? And they can add the Space Force as the sixth branch of the U.S. military, right? This is Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 11. The Lord Yahweh shall threaten, right? And when they threaten the Most High, them so-called UFO sighting. You understand, right? He said, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his present, right? They're going to utterly beaten to powder at his present, right? The guy tell you Revelation, give me Revelation in 2nd Ezra 16, that everything was destroyed by the Lord with his chariot and his angel. All the people that turned to fight, they were burned up, right? And I just say all he could have perceived was what? Dust, smoke and dust, right? You understand? This is Revelation chapter 1 verse 7, right? It said, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him. Who comes with clouds? Come with clouds? Yahweh Shai, our Lord. He comes with the clouds. What is the clouds? The clouds are the chariots, right? Psalms, right? Psalms 104. Psalms 104 verse 3 said, who laid the beam of his chamber in the water? Who maketh the clouds his chariots? Right? Who maketh the clouds his chariots? So the chariots he can come with, right? Revelation 1:7, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierce him. So this them two centurions, them two Roman soldiers back there 2,000 years ago who pierced Yahweh Shai, they back into the reincarnation, right? For their judgment. It said, and all kindred of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, let it be. You understand? So they're gonna wail. You understand? They're gonna wail. Revelation chapter 19, verse 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. And this represents, the horse represents power, which is chariots, which is the chariots. And he that sat upon him was called faithful and truth, and in righteousness do he judge and make war. So yeah, the chariots is a threat to the so-called white man society, to his kingdom. You know they're gonna be destroyed. That's why you see the people ready to fight. That's why you see they're going to weaponize space. And that's what Revelation talking about. Revelation 12 with the war in heaven. The Satan is angel and the people ready to fight. You understand? This we're talking about war in this heavens, right? You understand? Satan is the so-called white man, and his angel is military. You understand? They're gonna be destroyed, right? He said his eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, because you can take down all these kings. And he had the name written that no man knew but himself, and he was clothed with the vesture dipped in blood, and his name was called the Word of the Most High. Right? You understand? So the chariots is that the saying Zechariah that the chariot is going to be the house of the thief. And who's the house of the thief? The house of the thief is the so-called white man. Right? That's why they use the word threat. You understand? Because they're going to be destroyed by those so-called UFO, and also by the missiles, which is the ICBM missile. Right? They're going to be destroyed. Right? This is Zechariah chapter 5 verse 1. He said, then I turned and lift up my eyes and look, and behold, a flying roll. And this is the chariot. The flying roll is the chariots. Right? He said, and he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll, and the length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits. Verse 3, then he said unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth for every one that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side. And the so-called white man, you stealing the children of Israel, right? And every, he said, and Salakia, he said, according to it, and every one that sweareth shall be cut off, as on that side according to it. He said, and I will bring it forth, said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief. And the so-called white man, you know, they can enter into your house. That's why I've seen a lot of these UFO sighting, and into the house of him that swear falsely by my name, because you saying that you are the children, you are God's chosen people, you Jewish people, right? You understand? The son of the Most High look like you, right? Right? He said, and it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof, and the stone thereof. And this is what's gonna happen to you devils. You understand? So you can't hide this again it out there. Because the men of the Lord, we prophesying, and we bringing out this mystery, and letting you people know that the chariots are the vehicle of the Lord, right? This is the vehicle of the Hebrew Israelites, right? With the what they call UFO, right? And they are also going to deliver the children of Israel, the elect, from this destruction that coming, right? You understand? So you devils can't hide it no more, right? You can't hide it, right? Let me get one more. This is Second Maccabees chapter 5 verse 2. He said, and then it happened that throughout all the city, from the space almost 40 days, that they were seen horsemen running in the air, in clothes of gold and armed with lace, like a band of soldiers. And these is chariots. You understand? The chariots of the Lord, right? And the being seen this back in the ancient time, and you can see it again, because it always been there. You understand? Always, right? But like I said, the top elites, they know, and they try to hide it, but you can't hide it again, because the Lord revealed it to his men, and we reveal it to the world, right? You understand? So read this again. This is 2 Maccabees chapter 5 verse 2. And then it happened that throughout all the city, for the space almost 40 days, they were seen horsemen running in the air, and horse represent power, right? He said, and clothed of gold and armed with laces, like a band of soldiers. Let me get a quick precept, right? Because the chariots of the Lord. This is Isaiah, Salakia, Psalm 68, right? Psalm 68 verse 13. He said, though he have lain among the pot, yet shall he be as the wings of the dove, covered with silver, and her fetter with yellow gold. And these is the chariots, right? So this is how the chariots look, right? Different other, the chariots got other different color, gold, silver. They look like the clouds. Different. They can transform in different shape, different colors, right? Verse 17. The chariot of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord among them, as in Sinai and in the holy place. So this is how the angel is flying in those chariots with the one called UFO, ignorantly called UFO. You understand? Right? So the being exists, the being out there, and this we're going to deliver the children of Israel. Right? So just there was one. Let me get this other one. Because this is how the Lord gonna come with his chariot with fire, and just to destroy this wicked demonic kingdom. You understand? And destroy 2/3 of people because they're not right. Right, they're not right. This is Isaiah 66 verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots, like a whirlwind, to rend his anger with fury, and his rebuke with a flame of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. right? So the Most High gonna destroy these military, all these military, they're gonna be destroyed, you know, by Yahweh, by Shem Yahushai, by Yahushai the Holy Angel, and also these ICBM missile that the Lord put in these scientists' mind to create to destroy this kingdom, right? So they know about the chariots, right? They know, so you understand? They know about it, so they can't hide it and get it out. The so-called UFO is the chariots of the Lord, and they can't hide it. And that's why the Space Force has the sixth branch of the U.S. military, right? So with that, almost let's edify, and I want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders who were a great millstone, and a blessed salutation to the Akiams and the folk on the earth to push the gospel of sincerity. Truth, Shalom.